Morning, morning. Well, trying to turn on my phone here. Okay. There we go. Morning, Leslie. How are you? Hi, Ashley. I think it's too early for me. My eyes are still puffy. I can barely see out of my eyeballs. Hi, Carol Lee. Morning. Well, I needed a reason to totally wake up. So I said, well, I'll go live. Maybe that'll revive me. I'm so tired. Hi, Denise. Good morning. Welcome. Hi, Pamela. Pamela's here. Oh, believe it or not, it feels early for me. It's not early morning over here, actually, but it feels, I don't know, it feels like 4 in the morning. And it's actually 9:33, so I'm not sure. Guys, I actually got to start moving and grooving, getting some more jewelry done. I've got lots to do today. I've got some errands to run and all kinds of things. So I've got to move around some totes. I've got to get some stuff, um, in here from the pole barn to sell. And so we got lots to do. I have about this much ambition today. Just barely, you could even call it ambition. It's so minute. Hey, morning, Dee. How's vacation going? Oh, Dee, I envy you right now, because I'm looking over yonder, and we still got that dusting of snow over our neck of the woods over here in Indiana. Oh yeah, it's still freezing, freaking cold over here. Let's see, what's the temp? Well, it says 29 degrees. That's warmer. Yesterday it was like 18. I don't know. It was, it felt like, 20 below, but yeah, it's cold over here. Boarding the ship in 3 hours. Oh, Dee, that's got to be exciting. I would love to go on a cruise. I think that would just be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, Ashley, I've seen that. Congratulations. I'm sure Rosie will be well taken care of. That's awesome. That's a cute name. I got, let's see, which cat is this? I got Miss Cleo over here in the window. Cleo, come here. She's been, when I was in bed, Cleo had to lay on top of me as she always does. I'm a side sleeper. So she crawls up on my shoulder and lays right there. Um, she's a very needy cat. She's a diva. And yeah, she's pretty needy. And so she was up this morning. What's going on with the hair? See, it's morning, guys. My hair doesn't even. God, it's just a mess. Just ignore it. uh so anyway, guys, I do want to discuss some things, and it's I want to go over the fact that I will be having some changes to my channel and also some other people, their channel. I had to make some changes as of the last couple days, and so I've been working on those changes. So the auctions will look different. I will be collabing with other people from here on out, and just stick with me. Not all of the details I can give you because not all of them are totally set in bronze, so to speak. But yes, I will be having completely new shows with completely other people. And just stick with us. We're going to have fun. Um, you know, on my shows, I like to have fun. I like to cut up. Uh, I don't like it when things get too serious if they don't have to be. And I just like to enjoy myself and other people and have great conversation with the chat and with my colleagues. And that's what we're going to do. So just stick with us. Sometimes change is good. In this case, it was necessary and it will be good. And yeah, just follow us along on our journeys. And I hope you are subbed to all the people. Some of the people I will be collabing with is Leslie Lucky Finds, D, who's in the chat right now, Joe Mouse, people like these people, Jeannie and Mike. Oh yeah, we're going to be collabing with them. I love them. They are really good people to work with. So I just wanted to give you the 411 on that the shows will be completely different as far as people and different times. We're going to have different times that will be going on throughout the week. So you just got to make sure you're subbed to everybody. Everybody that I just mentioned, and just make sure. Like I said, there could be other people. I haven't got everything totally set in bronze, like I said, with another auction that I'm working on, but that will happen. So, hi, Simply Vago. Welcome. She is a new friend of mine. So, welcome. Simply, I do auctions every Sunday night. So tonight I will be doing an auction. It's a variety auction. Anything small enough to ship is what I sell. And so if you have time, you can sure stop by and check out what I do. Right now I'm having morning coffee with everybody and with my Playboy cup. I got this. I think it was at a yard sale, believe it or not, guys. And Bob really loves this mug. Usually he's drinking out of the mug, so I never get to drink out of it. But I'm up before him, so there you go. But oh yeah, you'll get my notifications. So awesome. And guys, check her channel out as well. She's a new friend of mine. I was over at Nora's channel, the Stock Explorer, Nora, and I befriended a couple people over there, and she was one of them. So that's awesome. I always encourage people to sub to each other in the chat, get to know each other, make new friends. That's what it's about. You got to have fun on this YouTube journey, don't you? There's too much animosity and drama out there in the YouTube world, and we're not about that. We're about having fun and encouraging other channels to grow. I'm certainly about that. So I encourage you all, sub to the people in the chat, get to know them. You'll make new friends and you'll be happy you did. So anyway, that's the latest, greatest about the channel. So there will be changes and you will be seeing them. There might even be some new games. There might be some new inventory, new stuff. So you got to just hang out with us and see what these changes are going to be about. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. In this business, you find that the happier you are, the easier getting through the mundane, the day-to-day, get you through, you know. um, you just got to be in a happy environment. You got to be uh, surrounding yourself with people that love you, that care, that are happy people and only want the best for you. And you find that that's definitely um, something that fuels the fire when it comes to these auctions and keeps you going. So changes had to be made, and they are made, and we're going to move forward. And you know, every now and then you have to change something in your auctions, in your channel per se. Sometimes it's little itty bitty things, and sometimes it's great big things you got to change. But you know, changes have to be made, and some of them are not easy. Trust me, they are not. But you know, you have to do what's best for you. Morning, Evie. How are you doing? So anyway, I wanted to give you the 411 on that. So tonight's auction is normal. I will be keeping my Sunday evening auctions 7 p.m. Eastern. That will never change. That is one thing I have been doing from the day I started. So Sundays will not change. Mondays are going to change for me. So Mondays, as of right now, that is one auction I'm working on. So tomorrow I will probably be doing a pop-up by myself. That will probably be what's going to happen tomorrow. And then I will be working on a Monday auction. So Mondays right now are kind of not totally secured yet, but they will be. And then you guys know I always do announcement videos, and I will give you the 411 always on my upcoming videos. I like to keep you guys in the loop. I don't like you guys to be out there wondering, where is Dawn going to be? What auction is she going to be on? That's why I like to get auctions and get them secure and get them in place, get them on the roster with everybody that's supposed to be there, and then we can rock and roll. So I am working on that currently, and I've almost got my week secure again. Like I said, I had to make changes in my auctions, but that happens sometimes. And so the changes have already been made, and I've still got a couple more to go. So we'll see what happens. And like I said, just join me. We're definitely going to have some fun. And make sure you guys that, like I said, you sub to everybody else, but also the other people that are going to be joining me. Very important. So what I wanted to do when I came on here, one of the things I wanted to do, that being said, I wanted to ask you folks that are currently right now in the chat, as far as our auctions go, what would you like to see in the auctions, maybe that you're not seeing? Is there anything that you would like to have happen that maybe is not right now? Let me know in the chat. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to feedback from you, the audience, as to what you like to see. Maybe let me know if there's anybody that you would like to see, you know, me collab with or something like that. If there's any collabs you feel that I should connect with, let me know. I'm always curious as to what the audience thinks, and I'd like to hear from you. Good morning, Angie. How are you? So if you have any suggestions, any feedback, anything at all, let me know. As I'm drinking my Playboy coffee. Uh, so this morning, Bob and I, we started, we got our blinds up. The room I'm in, I don't have to worry about the sun directly coming in this window as far as directly like in my view where it kind of distorts the lighting and all that. So that's kind of a good thing. But we had to put up blinds because our cat's curtains didn't work. Our little Cindy Lauper, our little kitten there, she got tangled up in one of the curtains. We put up curtains the other day, last week, and we started to put them up, and she got tangled in one of them, and we said, "Nah, we gotta take down the curtains. That's not gonna work because we don't want them getting hurt or strangle themselves." And it was obvious something was going to happen. So we put back up blinds. I really like curtains better than blinds, but unfortunately we had to go with the blinds. So, okay. All right, Carolee. I will definitely be looking out for that. I gotcha. I'll be looking out. Vintage jewelry. Okay, Denise. Yeah, now you're my kind of girl because I like vintage jewelry. Yes. That's a good one. Oh, cool. Dee's got some glass veggies. Awesome, Dee. All right. Well, look at there. Okay. So that's good. These are great suggestions, and I thank you for that. Um, yeah. Vintage jewelry, yes. I like vintage jewelry. I do have a little bit of vintage jewelry currently right now. Um, so I can definitely bring up some vintage tonight. I have a lot of jewelry, you guys know that. I'm working on some more jewelry, getting it done. How do you like these earrings, guys? Look at those. I'm going to see if I can wear these tonight. I like them a lot. We'll see. I think one of the chains is kind of shorter than they should be. I don't know. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But I let you guys know I like a good drama earring. Look at that, man. All the way to the floor. I'm going to wear those. I'm going to find an outfit. I'll do it. Morning, Paula. Morning, Nora. There's Nora. I was in her chat earlier this morning. I was up early, guys. That's why I'm struggling to move. You know what I mean? How you doing, Paula? Welcome in, guys. So those that are just walking in, I was asking the audience what you guys thought about any suggestions for things that I could look for. Like, treat me like I'm your personal shopper. Is there anything that you are looking for out in the wild that you can't get a hold of or find that you would like me to look for? I will go out there into the wild and look for those items and try to nail those down if I can for you. Please, small mushroom items. Let's see. Small mushroom items, outside decorations. I love to do. Yeah, Carolee's got an awesome garden. I mean, it's beautiful. And I love the technique, the style of the way she did it. She did it like a circle within a circle within a circle, like outer rings, if you will. It is so beautiful. And one of these days, God willing, excuse me, now that we bought our house, this summer, I want to plant a garden. I'm going to have to do my research. I'm going to have to, get out there and really figure out what I want to plant, what I want to do. And exactly. And so I want to get a good garden going. I don't know for sure if we'll be able to this year, but that is a goal of mine, a personal goal as far as this house. Come this spring or summer, I don't well, obviously, I'll probably plant in the summer, I would think. But anyway, I want my veggies. I do want to have some fruit as well. I'd love to have some strawberries and blueberries. I don't know that, I haven't actually, um, the last time Bob and I planted a garden was when we lived in Michigan. We lived in this little red house, and we lived right beside, not right beside, but kind of. On the one side of us was a swamp. We listened to the big daddy bullfrogs all night long, talking to each other, the crickets, total country home, you know. And so the yard that was next to the swamp, that was in between our house and the swamp, the yard, because we had quite a big yard. It was pretty. I think we had an acre of land around that house, or just over an acre. I think it was only, I don't know, it was around an acre anyway, give, take, whatever. But it was a good sized plot of land. And so I'm like, I want a garden. And so we tried to plant a garden, but the ground was full of clay because you had the swamp right there. The ground, the soil was not good. It was basically clay. And it was like, can't do it. Yes, I seen your suggestion. Yes, I did, Carolee. The small mushrooms. I will be looking, and all those. Leslie, did I see your suggestion? No, I did not. Can we get to see more of Leslie? Yes, Leslie. Speaking of which, Leslie is one of my latest collabs. Leslie and I will actually be doing quite a few auctions during the week. Man, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm super pumped for the auctions we got going on. Friday, one of the big auctions that I'll be doing is at 12 o'clock noon on Friday. I'm so used to Friday night auctions. We're going to be doing a Friday daytime auction. It's going to be on Leslie's channel. It's going to be Leslie, myself, Jeannie, or Mike, whichever one is there that is not working, and then Joe Mouse. Can you believe we're going to have an awesome auction then? I've got Dee and Leslie on, and Joe Mouse on a few days a week. These three people in particular, I'll be collabing with quite a bit. So look forward to those auctions, guys. And we always have fun when we get together. So you'll want to be tuning in for those auctions. And like I said, I will be looking for items that you suggested, definitely out in the wild. I've got to drink this coffee and get motivated because I've got a lot of work to do here. I've got dishes to do. I've got laundry to do. I've got to go through my totes. I've got to finish doing the laundry, or the jewelry that I'm sorting over there. You can tell I'm not awake. I am so not awake. I'm sorting jewelry right now, so I got to finish going through that. So yeah. Lots to do. Plus, we got to work on the house. And Bob's got to go look at his car. Something else happened with the car, and he's got to go look at it. So the cars have been an issue since the beginning of this year. We've had some issues with cars. We just got back my car out of the shop. I don't know what, a week or two ago. We just got it out. And now we got an issue with his car. So glass, round, paper weights. Definitely. You know what, Carolee? I'm glad you said that. You reminded me because the other day, it was probably 2 weeks ago, I think it was, because it was before my son got ill with his heart condition. I was outsourcing, and I specifically was looking for paperweights, glass paperweights. And I found some, but I cannot believe how expensive glass paperweights are. Holy moly. They are outrageous. And I thought, no, I'm not going to make my customer pay a bunch of zeros for, it seemed like it was a lot of money for a paperweight. So I'm like, I will keep my eyes. I'm still looking for some paperweights, but I was looking, it must have been 2 weeks ago because it was before the week that my son got sick. Speaking of which, the update on my son, a lot of people have asked me, so I'll go ahead and fill you in. As you guys know, now it's been officially 2 weeks ago. My son was at work and his heart was fluttering. It was beating out of his chest really, really super hard, like harder than normal, to where he could feel it. He could hear his own heartbeat. And he kind of was holding his chest like that. And he works at a prison, for those that don't know. So one of the inmates seen that he was holding his chest, and they hollered for the deputy that was on duty. And the deputy, he called 911. And they got an ambulance, got him out of there, got him to the hospital, the ER room. And my son wound up being in the hospital for a week. They did a lot of testing. They did the EKG, the echo. They couldn't do the stress test. And then they did the heart cath to find out if he had any blockages or anything electrical. Because you have like these, what do you want to call them? Fibroids, little fibers or whatnot in your tissue, in your heart. If there's any problem, like electrical issue, if you will, with your heart, that can be major damage, major problems. So he didn't have any blockages. It wasn't electrical, but they still didn't know what he had. So he is currently on medication. They're monitoring him, but it appears that he has congestive heart failure. His heart, basically, when it pumps, it's not pumping efficiently. It's not pumping at the normal rate. It's not pumping like it should. Like almost like it's struggling to pump properly, if you will. And so very stressful situation. And there could be various reasons why that is occurring. He's very young. So, they had to eliminate blockages and other things to try to narrow down what the problem was. So I had to go back and forth to Michigan. I went almost every day. I skipped one day, I think it was. And when I went down there for the heart cath procedure, I got down there just in time. I was supposed to get a phone call because I told the doctor I live so far away that I need the phone call once they find out. And they just got him in there, like just kind of put him in the schedule, like fit him in, instead of call me. So luckily I got there right before the procedure was done. But I mean, right before. If I had not have left when I did, it would have been too late. And that's when they checked out his heart to see if there was any blockages. His arteries are good. They're clear, that was the biggest potential issue. So, yeah, still praying for him. Thank you so much, guys, all of you who are praying for him and have been concerned and shown your support for him and for myself. It is very stressful, being how I'm his mom and I can't fix any of this. I'm not a doctor. I don't have any solutions myself to fix his problem. So it is very stressful. I've been under a lot of stress with that because, we still don't know exactly what's causing the heart failure. We're not sure, like, the root of the problem. But he may have to have another surgery in the future if things don't regulate, his heart rate, his blood pressure, and all that. They're trying right now. He's on a bunch of medicine to regulate all of that. He was on cholesterol medicine, but they took him off of that. So anyway, that's the latest, greatest about my son. For those that were inquiring about him, he is doing well. He just went back to work yesterday. I did try to call him, but I have not heard back how his day at work went, his first day of work. So I'll be calling him today and finding out. Good morning, Drew. How are you? But that's the latest, greatest about my son. And so other than that, I think that's about all I got going on for this morning's chit chat. And guys, there's a whole lot of people out there to watch, really good people. Make sure you're subbed to the people that are holding real good auctions and good people. And everybody could use the extra subs and the extra support. Make sure, when you're on auctions or whatever kind of videos you're watching, make sure to give that thumbs up and leave a comment. It really does help boost up that person's video into the algorithm on YouTube. So when you support somebody on their channel, make sure you do that. Give the thumbs up. And if you could, leave a comment. On my channel, you're welcome to leave a comment if you would like to after a show is over with. Any feedback, anything. Just if you just want to say hi, Dawn, or whatever. Feel free, and it certainly helps the channel. So, hey, Rita, how are you? Good morning. Oh, you love your soaps. Awesome, Drew. Yeah, I hope you like the feel of those soaps, the moisturizing feel. These soaps are, man, I tell you what, they're great. Anybody who wants one of my American soaps, let me know. I have, let me go over, I'll just verbally tell you I'll tell you the ingredients, and then I will tell you the price points of my soaps. Man, this one I can smell from here. I don't even have to open. This is my favorite scent, the Egyptian musk. But I'll tell you this is the scents that I currently have left. I have Egyptian musk. I have monkey fart. Monkey fart is it's got cherry, banana, orange, and coconut oils in the soap. But the biggest scent that you will smell is the cherry. I have brown sugar and fig, which is a very sweet scented soap, a little spicy. So it's like sweet and spicy scent. It works great for the men out there as well, that brown sugar and fig. I have one unscented. If you are highly allergic to scented soaps, I only have one unscented left, but I tell you what, you will love what that soap does to your skin. It moisturizes just like lotion. It lasts for a while. You don't need a lot on your loofah spongy. Just put very little of this soap on your loofah And as you're scrubbing, it will suds up and multiply and multiply. You don't need a lot. And I tell you what, it goes a long way, and it just moisturizes and softens your skin incredibly well. If you miss putting on lotion that day on your skin, you don't even have to worry, because this soap will still moisturize as if you're wearing lotion. So anyway, I've got those scents. I've got one green apple explosion. I've got one pineapple express. I've got two juicy watermelon. I'll tell you, the watermelon smells like the watermelon Jolly Rancher candies. Okay, it doesn't smell like the fruit watermelon. You know how watermelon candy and the actual watermelon fruit, it smells similar but not quite the same? Well, this soap, if you get the juicy watermelon, it smells like the Jolly Rancher. Okay. Oh, breakfast. Hey, I'm so tired, Drew. I haven't even got breakfast going. But you know what I'm going to have for breakfast? Oatmeal. I hope you like oatmeal. Drew, what do you like in your oatmeal? I like brown sugar, and it's I haven't had oatmeal in a while, but I gotta have brown sugar. You know, I've tried it with my monk fruit, my stevia. I've tried it with white sugar. Not the same. I gotta have a little bit of milk, and I gotta have my brown sugar. So yeah. Uh Oh, awesome, Drew. I'm glad you like those soaps. That is awesome. You can't do oatmeal. That's right. Angie, I heard you say that one time in one of your chats. I heard you say something like that. You like your oatmeal plain. That's actually not weird, Drew. Um, you really like the taste of the oats, and really like, I wish I liked it plain to avoid the sugar, but I gotta have my brown sugar. I'm one of those. Or I like the flavored oatmeal packets. The Quaker oats, they do there's brown sugar, there's apple cinnamon, there's strawberries and cream. I think there's peaches and cream. Maybe it's strawberries and then peaches and cream. I don't know. Anyway, I like them all. The blueberry, I like them all, but of course they got a lot of sugar. So usually I just take my instant oatmeal and I make up my own, and I try to use very little brown sugar. I used to put like a big heaping like teaspoon. I don't do that anymore because I can't have all that sugar. When I eat oatmeal, I try to use very little, like just enough to get a little bit of sweetness in there. I have tried honey, but diabetics aren't supposed to have honey either. So it wouldn't do any difference whether I use brown sugar or honey. I'm not supposed to really have either. So try the oatmeal with coconut milk, brown sugar, and a little cinnamon. Ooh, Simply Vago, that sounds amazing. I've never thought of putting cinnamon, doing it coconut milk. I'm going to try that. I'm glad you're doing well, Rita. It's great to see you. Oh, okay. Now, Drew, I'm with you. Cream of wheat, I like that way more than oatmeal. I tell you what, I could probably have cream of wheat every single morning. I kid you not. And you know how I make it? Okay. And by the way, for the people that don't know, cream of wheat is not the same thing as grits. Now, years ago, years and years ago, I was naive and thought that, oh, I'll try grits. It looks like the same thing as cream of wheat. I bet it tastes the same. No, you would bet wrong. Okay, I am not a person that likes hominy. Hominy is corn that's been bleached. If I could, am I correct on that? Somebody correct me, because I'm not, I can't stand hominy. Now, I love corn. I love corn on the cob. I love cream of corn. I love corn. I love all the corns, but I don't like hominy. And isn't grits like ground up hominy? Am I wrong about that? Angie might know. I don't know. But I can't stand grits. Like, no, no, can't do it. I like out. I'm out. But cream of wheat, you got me on the cream of wheat. Yeah. No, not harmony, hominy. HOM. Let me put it in the chat. HOMINY, Drew. Hominy. Um, yeah, grits is okay. I was right. Grits. No wonder I don't like grits. I don't like hominy. I hominy. Ugh, I can't do it for the life of me. I even there was one time I think I put bacon in there. I put butter, all kinds of things in the grits, trying to make myself like it. I can't do hominy, but I like corn. I don't know. There's a difference, guys. There is a difference. Ooh, shrimp. Oh, they taste nothing like hominy. I don't know. There's something about grits, the taste of it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't do it. It's almost like I go to choke. You know what I mean? But yeah. Now, when you talk cream of wheat, I can literally, like I said, I could eat that every single breakfast ever for the rest of my life. If that was the only breakfast I could have, if I could only have one thing, I don't eat breakfast though most of the time, to be honest. I skip breakfast. But if I had a breakfast meal that I was only allowed to eat one kind of meal, breakfast, for the rest of my life, it would be cream of wheat and like fruit, you know. Maybe it's the texture. I don't know. But cream of wheat, this is how I make it. Now, you guys might make it different than me, but after I boil up the cream of wheat, I I use heavy whipping cream. Now, this is very fattening. This is why I can't have cream of wheat every day, every month, all the time. Um, Basically, I barely ever have cream of wheat because when I make it super fattening because that's the way I like it. I like it with my heavy whipping cream and butter. And then I put white sugar in it. Totally bad. I make it so horribly bad and fattening for you. But that's the way I like it. And it's like, no, I can't eat this every day. I'll be in the hospital with you know going into blood sugar shock. You know what I mean? So I make it totally fattening. It's bad. What? Yeah. Yeah. So speaking of oatmeal, Bob's getting ready to make some up. Yeah, we're gonna have some oatmeal. But yeah, I make it totally fattening because that's the way I like it. It goes down so smooth, guys. It goes down your throat so smooth. It tastes so good. Uh yeah, it sounds good right now. The more I talk about it, the more my mouth is starting to water, and I want the cream of wheat instead of the oatmeal. Dumb, 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 dumb. Uh, yeah, Angie, you have to know how to cook grits. It's a science. That is true. I agree with you on that because you could burn grits. You could make them taste, give them a funny taste if you overcook them and all that stuff. So yes, I agree with you. There is a science to cooking grits. Um, and just like also cream of wheat, there actually is a science to that. You don't want to overcook cream of wheat. You don't want it to be lumpy. So yes. Yeah, I use heavy whipping cream. I use butter and white sugar in my cream of wheat, and it is silky smooth. It just slides down your throat. I need to drink my coffee because I don't need any of that cream of wheat right now. I need to lose some weight, which I want to bring that up to you guys. One thing I want to do this year, I want to get on a better health kick. I used to, years ago, I would take 6 mile walks every day. And then I got to the point where I lost so much weight. I would run for a stint, and then I would walk, and then I'd go right back into running, and then I would walk. It's called, what is that called? I'm trying to think of the word. Not separated. There's a name for it. The walk, the run, the walk, the run. Anyway, whatever term that is, I used to go 6 miles a day every day, and I lost so much weight. I was so proud of myself. And I want to get back to that level. If I could get up to my 6 miles a day, oh my gosh. And I tell you, I'm the type of person, for me personally, you know how in the gym they have the the treadmills. I hate walking on a treadmill. Hate it. I don't like it at all. Ever since I used to do my walks years ago, I like seeing nature. I like seeing God's creation. You know what I mean? I like getting my happy butt out there. I tell you what, when there's nothing like taking a long walk in God's creation. There's nothing like it. When you look out and you see the trees, you see the sunset, you see the horses and the cows, there is absolutely nothing like it. And it fuels me. It gives me unbelievable energy that like I never had before. And I lost weight a whole lot faster taking my walks in nature versus that stupid treadmill. I don't like treadmills. I've never liked them. I don't do good, you know? Yeah, it is a mindset. There you go, Angie. It's a mindset, and it's not easy. The older we get, I'm sure those of you that are my age and older, I'm sure you can agree with me that the older we get, the harder it gets to get out there, boy. It's harder to get in that gym and pump that iron and walk on that treadmill or take your walks or do the Zumba or the cycling or the you know the thigh tighteners, you know, that machine where you spread out your legs and you have the guards that are on both sides of your thighs, your inner thighs, and you have to squeeze your legs together. You know, you set the weight and it's a thigh tightener, like an inner and an outer thigh. Yeah. Holy cow. I love doing that machine, but I tell you what, that is work. But I'm telling you, the older I've gotten, the harder it is to get that mindset to say, go, 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 get out there, exercise, do something. Now, obviously, I could exercise in my own home. It's not like I have to leave my home. It's not like I have to invest in a gym. But I tell you what, some of these machines they made, dear God, it's like you're training to be in one of those triathlons or something with these machines. Some of them I can't even understand. Have any of you guys done this before where you got a gym membership and you go in and the first time you go in, it's really kind of like mind blowing. And you sit there and look at all the equipment and you're like, how does this work? What is this paddle for? Why do they got this lever clear over here and I'm supposed to reach? How in the heck am I supposed to do that? Do my legs go up on the stirrups? Are they supposed to go down on the floor? What, like, am I supposed to wrap my leg completely around my head? I mean, I get lost in there sometimes. And I'm like, great, I'm on video. They can see exactly what I'm doing. And they can see I'm a pure idiot. I don't know what these machines are for. I don't know what, and I'll sit there and look at the directions. The directions are not user friendly. They are not. They show pictures and they show these, these skinny people. For one thing, okay, if you're a gym owner out there, can I just say this? This is a pet peeve of mine, and I'm going to go ahead and say it, okay? Why why do you put pictures of actually fit people, skinny people who don't need to lose weight? And they're like those cartoon pictures. And why do you put pictures showing you the directions on how to work your machine with skinny people? Okay. Usually it's not the skinny people that go to the gym. It's us big people that need to lose weight, and we need to lose a lot of it. So when you show a skinny person the stick figure in these cartoonish instructions, and they have their leg clear out here, they've got their arms way back here, and I'm like, okay, can you make these machines and these instructors user friendly? Show people like me on there. I mean, I don't want my picture. I please don't use my actual body. Don't get me wrong. I don't want my body profile silhouette cartoon figure of me. I don't want that out there. But seriously, why can't you get, somebody who's there because they have to be there? Just saying. I don't understand it, but there's no way I can have my arm 9 yards behind me, grabbing on to some part of the machine and pulling it forward. No, I'm lucky. Okay, look, I can't even do a half split right now. I doubt. I don't think there's any way possible. But make things user friendly. If you own a gym, and show actual people who are there to lose weight, who actually need to lose the weight. I'm just saying, because it doesn't make sense to me. Rita, exactly. Yeah, see, Angie, yeah. I mean, hi, Shirley. Yeah, that's true. You do have a point, Shirley. I do have to look at it from the other angle. It's just some of the machines I literally can't use because the reach that you have to have with your arm or your leg is so far away that I can't actually work the machine. It's too, I'm like, how do people do this? I'm like, okay, I need to go get skinny on other machines first or do my walks before I can go to these stupid, dumb machines where your arms are like this and your legs are way 20 light years away. No, those machines. I mean, you like to think of yourself as somewhat flexible, but then go to a gym. If you think at all that you're a flexible person, no, my friend. Go to a gym and you're going to find out how unflexible you really are. Hi, Mike. Oh, boy. He came in at the right time. Mike, we're talking about gym machines and skinny stick figures on the gym machines. I bet you could enlighten us. Yeah, Angie does look good. What's wrong, Mike? You're not going to let me put my feet up, and you don't want to see my feet, my hot pink ones. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Welcome. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get back to my 6-mile walk, my walk runs, because eventually I'm going to step it up and I'm going to be, I'll run and then I'll walk and then I'll run. Man, I lost weight like that. I mean, I think within a month's time, I think I lost close to 20 pounds. I'd like to get back up to my 6 miles a day. I don't know, since I've moved, I do have a good distance that I could walk um, on the road. So that's, yeah, it is too early for me. I'm telling you. You just ate. What'd you have to eat, Mike? Oh, now see, Barbara, there you go. I would love to do water aerobics because I love to swim. I love anything water related. I tell you what, my most favorite of all sports in the whole wide world is water skiing. Have any of you guys ever water skied in your life? Man, if you can get out there behind a boat and ski, man, I encourage it. You talk about the feeling of freedom, total freedom. You don't have a care in the world and you're gliding over top of that water. There is nothing like it. It feels like you're flying. It feels like you're gliding. It feels like you're on top of the world. I tell you what, I love to water ski. And I tell you what, my legs were like rocks. They were just like this, rocks. My legs literally, I can't remember what I used to press with my legs. I used to do those leg presses, but I tell you what, I used to be at a pretty good weight level up on those weight presses because my legs were solid. The muscle, when you would poke my calf, it was hard. You couldn't like poke it. You know, it wasn't squishy. It was solid. My thighs, everything was rocks. I mean, after you're done water skiing, your legs get the best workout they could ever get. I love water skiing. And I was just learning how to slalom ski. Oh man, that's tough. That's tough. You got to have good balance. That's tough. Goodbye, Rita. Thank you so much for coming in. You water skied once, you fell. Oh no, Leslie. It hurts sometimes when you fall. There was one time I fell and I fell forward and my ski hit me in the nose and I got a bloody nose. Because I hit the ski so hard because I fell forward. Yeah, you could do some damage. And trust me, I think that was the most amount of damage I did as far as water skiing. I had a lot of times where, you know, I hit the water and fell and I got water shoved right up my nose and, you know, it kind of burns. It doesn't feel good. There was a time I went on a big party with a bunch of my friends. And one of my friends lived on a lake. He had a cabin. And we were all invited. We all went out there to the lake. And my friend had a ski boat, and which is a speed boat. For those that don't know, it's the kind that's more aerodynamic to where if you have a water skier or if you just want to speed through the water, it's better. Anyway, he pulled three of us. There was one time where I skied with just one other person, and then the other time there were three of us. Oh man, you talk about fun. And we were switching, like crisscrossing across the water. Like I would be on the outside and I would switch and crisscross the person next to me, and then I would slide in the middle. Oh man, you talk about fun. Nothing like it. It was great. Mike, you should come over and help Bob. What am I saying? I can't believe I just said that. No, skip that. Don't do that. You two here in my home together. Oh no, there's not enough alcohol here that I could drink. There's just not. I would have to I would have to go somewhere. I'd have to find a happy place somewhere. uh You can't say, I just go on cruises. Oh, hey, you know what, Shirley? I want to go on a cruise so bad. I'm so jealous right now of Dee. Oh, man. I'm not actually jealous, but I mean, kind of, sort of. Come here, Wobble. You coming up here and saying hi to the people? Come on. All right. Wobble says good morning. She's got to be up here to help. I would help Bob, but it would be doing for you, so no thanks. Sorry, Bob. Mike. Oh, gosh. You saying hi to everybody? All right. Well, let's see what else. But anyway, I gotta get on a fitness schedule. I gotta get that going. Right now, I'd like to try. I mean, you can work out in your own home. My problem is these characters. I'd have to go in one of the rooms and shut the door so I could actually get some exercising done. Otherwise, the only exercising I'm going to get done is some cat on top of my stomach. I could probably still do setups, but then I'd have a cat on me and that wouldn't be fun. So yeah, literally I'm going to have to lock myself in a room and do some exercises and get going on my health kick. I say that, but then look at what I eat and drink. That's another thing I got to work on. I'm drinking coffee, yeah. I got to drink more water. Yeah, see, Mike, that's what I used to do is my walks outside. Oh, yeah, Mike, you got to be careful with that. Oh, Mike. Yeah, you definitely cannot get sick. You cannot get pneumonia. You cannot get even a flu. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, Mike. I understand why you gotta, that totally makes sense why you cannot be out in the winter weather. Like today is sunny right now. I should get my happy butt. I should go ahead and bundle up and get out there and do a nice walk. I mean, I could. It's it's just cold. Let's see. It's 29 degrees. It's pretty, this is cold out here. Oh yeah, I bet, Mike. I bet. And that's got to make it terribly hard to breathe. Yeah, you definitely can't be out in the cold. Yeah, that would not be good. Exercise with your lip brush. Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah, I tell you what, that's an arm workout. Every time I have to use a lip brush, literally I need to use it all day long. Hey, Bob. Your hair is out here like this. Bob just woke up and his hair's like this.
Well, I woke up for the second time today.
Yeah. Do you want wobble?
No.
You don't want wobble?
I had wobble in the middle of the night while you were snoring.
You just offended her. Now look
Come
at
here,
her.
Wobby.
Bob offended you. I'm so
Come here,
sorry.
Wobble, Wobble. Wobble, Wobble. Come here, puppy.
Okay, she doesn't
She
want
wants
you.
mama.
She's a mama's girl. But yeah,
So
I gotta.
That one. So is that one.
Mike says, "Comb your hair, Bob. This is a family show."
You take me the way I am, or don't take me at all.
Okay, we won't take you.
Okay, bye. I don't have to do honeydews now.
No, stay.
Nope, no more honeydews for me. Oh.
Oh, there's your measuring tape. Wow, you found it? His measuring tape was hidden underneath one of my bags. Wow. Good place.
In this office.
Good place for it. We got to work on the pantry shelves today, guys. As soon as we're done putting up these pantry shelves and get our food up on the shelves, I will be doing a video of the progress we have made in our home. But guys, we're still at we still got to make a lot more progress before I can really do too much of a video, because we still got boxes and totes and bags laying out everywhere. So right now, I really can't do too much of a progress video.
First, I have
but
to fix my car that you broke.
Yeah. Our window in his car, I rolled it down and then I tried to roll it back up and now it won't roll up. And it's winter out here. It's 29 degrees. and we had to put the car in the garage
Was it
because
29?
his window, the motor is running, but it's not winding up the window. So so he's got to go tear that apart. Hey, Scrap It All, how are ya? Drew, you're baking a cake today. Ooh, what cake? Please tell me it's chocolate.
No.
Triple layered chocolate. Is that what it is? Oh, wobble. I got your hair all over me. Ah, yeah, yeah.
German chocolate.
Huh?
German chocolate.
German. Oh, Bob likes German chocolate cake. I don't like German chocolate cake. Me personally,
No, we never had.
I'll tell you this: German chocolate cake is not a cake. Wow, look at the hair.
Speaking of,
There's a lot of hair. I need to cut this hair. Look at this mop. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Wow.
I could grab down by your ankles and use it for a mop.
Yeah, yeah, you do
Clean the
that.
floor.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, clean the floor with my hair. I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, lots of hair. Yeah, I gotta get it. I gotta get a haircut, man. Telling you. Oh, I'm telling you, Shirley. When I had COVID, I lost over 90% of my hair. I ain't kidding you. If you look back into my old videos, you will see I hid it pretty well, but you could see the patches of hair that was missing when I got COVID, and I had to grow all this back, and it took a long time. I know, I'm telling him about his hair, and look at mine. Blueberry with buttercream vanilla icing. Are you kidding me, Drew? Oh man, I'm getting hungry. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, I really got to do something. I actually got to get my butt to work. I've got to do some dishes. I've got to do some laundry. We got to try to get these pantry shelves put up so I can get my food actually put up on shelves. So I got to get going. So I'm going to shut this down. Please make sure that you join me tonight. I will be having an auction tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're there. Yada, yada, and yada, yada. What else do I got to tell you? I think that's about it. Other than that, take care. And like I said, I'll see you tonight. Bye, everybody. Bye.